John Rosen here with Daryl Evans on the final day of Kings rookie camp before the team heads out into the desert for a two-game prospect series against the Arizona Coyotes rookies. And Daryl, you look back now, and we look back over the summer, development camp, now segueing into rookie camp. This is really a good opportunity for a lot of these young players, some of whom really having their first taste of the organization, to see the detail that is inherent in becoming a professional, being able to watch video, get out on the ice, learn the Kings systems, and show what they may have been able to improve over the past year.
Yeah, I think when you look at it, some of the kids that were here in development camp, it's a chance now to execute some of those things that they were taught. The individual skills now turn into more of the team type concept. So they're going through some drills, the way they're going to forecheck, and the way they're going to set up in a defensive zone on breakouts and things like that. So again, a chance for them to be able to apply those in the next couple of days when they get into the games.
Yeah, especially being able to go up against another team, having an enemy going up against them up in the next 24 hours as the team will travel to Glendale, Arizona. Of course, you talk about the Coyotes. We don't want to focus on them, but that's obviously a team that's not quite in the same sort of developmental and competitive cycle as the Kings have been, who have won a couple of Stanley Cups over the last several years. Arizona should have some very talented players, especially up front, very good crop of young forwards, but for the Kings it doesn't matter. They are putting on the jersey against some of these players for the very first time in the organization. Being able to do that, the pride, it's going to be an eye-opening experience, and again, showing what they've learned both at development camp and at rookie camp.
Yeah, and it's a great chance for the coaches to be able to take a look at these kids. Again, they're all given assessments each day, whether it be at development camp or here in training camp, and they want to see the way it takes over into a game, because now you've got that competitiveness out there. Arizona is a very quick hockey club, so we're going to be able to see the way these kids will be able to match up, but you're really focused upon your own team, for them to go out there and play the game. It's not necessarily about wins and losses. Of course, you want to win every night, but it's the way you apply the things that you've learned to this point of training camp in a game situation.
When you look out on the ice, a lot of different instructors, one of whom is Mike Stuthers, the head coach of the Ontario Reign. Chris Height, assistant coach with the Reign, also out there, along with members of the Kings development staff. Also earlier in the morning with some of the coaches for the Kings, actually you see John Stevens, Bill Ranford working with some of the goaltenders too. But when you do this, when you see that there are different needs for some of these coaches, where you might see Mike Stuthers, they're going to have to perhaps rebuild some of that Ontario Reign blue line. Players like Jeff Schultz has moved on to another organization. So being able to, for someone like Stuthers, he sees some of the young players here, he sees some of their tendencies. You can start getting a picture of what that blue line is like. And of course, for the entire organization, really having a good sense of what these prospects can do, what some of these rookies are capable of, even if they're heading back to junior hockey.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, some of the players are going to be put in situations that maybe they're not accustomed to being in, whether it be power play, penalty kill, and things like that. So it's a chance for the coaching staff to be able to, again, analyze, see what they're doing out there, and also for them to be able to build a communication between themselves and the players, to see the reaction they get, and the guys, the way they respond to different things. So again, it's a learning curve for both sides.
Could be a great challenge for this Kings team next 2 days against the Arizona Coyotes. Tuesday at 6 p.m., Wednesday at 2 p.m. Games will be streamed at ArizonaCoyotes.com, but we'll also have them at LAKingsInsider.com. Full coverage at LAKings.com and LA Kings Insider. Thanks again.